Hi everybody, it's your girl Precious, and you're welcome to another episode, okay, of Beyond the Blows, where we talk about everything affecting our reality. Alright, so just before I get started, this is also, one of the designs of my clothing line. So if you like this shirt, hit me up. I'm gonna drop the link so you can hit me up. All right, so today's topic of conversation is trolls. Yeah, trolls. Why do they do what they do? Are they humans? Are they normal? Are they all right? Like, are they okay? Are they sane? Yes, of course, they're humans. They're okay. They're totally normal. Okay. Um, they're sane, and contrary to popular belief, or like some people believe that they are, some of them are narcissists, some of them are psychopaths, some of them are sardonic or sadistic. The truth of the matter is, some of those trolls are not actually sadistic, some of them are actually not psychopaths, some are actually not narcissistic. But one thing is certain, and that's the fact that they seem to get some sort of enjoyment from, you know, causing others, mental conflict, you know, sometimes emotional stress. Okay, so yeah, you could actually say, and because of the fact that they seem to get a lot of enjoyment from this. That's why a lot of people will be quick to be like, okay, they're psychopaths, they're narcissists, they're sadistic. But I noticed that it's not really, it's not, they're not 100%, not all of them are that way. Some of them are just, I don't want to use the word dumb, but in my opinion, that's the best word I can use right now. So, just like um, I really like music, so sometimes I would just chip in a little word or two, a few lines or two from, some music that I heard and I really liked. Drake once said, okay, in his one of his songs, he said, you know, sometimes I think he went like, I wake up and I'm faced with like empty souls who just look to debate. When you try to look at the other end of the spectrum, that's the person behind, you know, you find that, and you try to understand, you try to make sense of what's going on, and then you see that, okay, these are just empty souls that are looking to debate. So you can't really say they're 100% narcissists or they're trolls or they're psychopaths. No, I just realized from a lot of observations, actually a whole lot of observations, that some people are not really narcissistic or psychopathic or sadistic. They just get a lot of enjoyment from, first, following the crowd to do dumb shit, two, from believing that they have some type of power or some type of ability to mess with another individual's mind. So it gives them that, I don't know, it's I don't know if I don't want to use, okay, it gives them that, jive, that feel that, okay, they're doing something amazing, wonderful with themselves, when in actuality they are just exhibiting their underhandedness. Okay, so for my observations, I'm going to say this one thing. If you are actually ever faced with a situation where you find trolls, do understand that a lot of them are not sadistic. Some are. A lot of them are not psychopathic, although some are. A lot of them are not, really, really horrible. A lot of them really just don't know what they're doing. Once they see something to jumping on and get some kind of feel or excitement, or need to debate or stuff, they go in, they rush into it. It's like, it's like flies to shit, you know okay. So it's like, don't just think like they're psychopaths, don't just think like they're narcissists, don't just think like they're sadistic. Some actually are very sane humans who do dumb shit. And I think I'm one person who is always like, oh, and that's okay, but in this case it's not okay. And I know that things like this, they won't change. People won't stop being people, but you just have to understand that sometimes people do dumb shit, okay? And it would be in your best interest to understand that most times when people do dumb shit, it is actually coming from the emptiness that they feel inside. Does not mean they are narcissistic, does not mean they are psychopathic, does not mean they are sadistic. They just are feeling empty inside, and they hope to project it. They hope to cause you some type of misery or upset or pain that they really do not have the power to. Because now let me make you understand something. Unless you are able to give another person the power to, put you under that mental or emotional imprisonment, okay, they will never have that power. So once you find yourself in a situation where you're being trolled or attacked, like online, on social media or something, just realize that, like, a sane person wouldn't do this. So yeah, like, just realize that a sensible person wouldn't do this. Realize that um, a right thinking person wouldn't do this. Realize that someone who's got, like, some sort of, I guess, joy or happiness in their soul, in their minds, wouldn't do this. Okay, so that's, at least that's how I look at it. So, and I also notice that sometimes they do this because, of course, they're always looking to debate. So when you give them that attention, time, that response they are craving, it forces them to do even more. So the best thing you can do in most situations is just, starve them of their energy, starve them of their attention, starve them of the time they're looking for. Because now listen, if a person would rather do dumb shit to get your attention, if a person would rather do stupid shit to get your attention, if a person would rather act unreasonably to get your attention, then do you think they deserve that attention? Definitely not. So yeah, amongst the people, who talk to you, or who you can really talk to, you will find the ones who are actually sane, who are actually sensible. So yeah, those are the ones, you should probably give your time and attention to. Okay, so I hope this actually helps to you if you ever get into a troll situation. Understand that the person on the other spectrum it's definitely not you, okay? And perhaps there's an emptiness that needs to be filled, and they're hoping that by causing you some sort of unhappiness or misery, that is going to bring some sort of happiness, rather temporary, into their own life. So don't bother with it. It's not important, it's not necessary. Okay? Don't lose any sleep. Do not stress over it. Um, do not worry your beautiful head over it. Okay? Just take it as people will be people and move along and try your best. It will be hard. Take it from me. Take it from me. It will be very hard. But you really should not fit into the situation. But sometimes, if you feel like you really should, then perhaps let it go. Let out your own demons. Okay, that was a joke. Seriously, that's a joke. But on a serious note, though, try not to fit into any type of situations that tries to get you out of your character. Okay? All right. Bye.